Hi everyone, it's your girl Naya here. In this video, it might be a little centered towards women. Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit. I had some curiosity about females and their menstrual cycle after being on Crysvita. I personally have been on Crysvita over 3 years, going on 4 in October, and I have had the Nexplanon implant. I've had it, well, the new implant, I've had it for about a year. I've had it before, and I noticed that one, my periods are irregular, and that could be related completely to the Nexplanon. But also, what I've noticed is that I feel like my cramps are like really bad. It used to be that they really weren't that bad, and my flow, I would say, is maybe about medium. My period lasts about 3 days. But I do notice, oh, sorry, my nose ring looks like it has a boogie. Sorry, distracted. But I started noticing that when I started Crysvita, that even though I had Nexplanon, I had its previous Implanon, and then I had Nexplanon, and this would be like my third, I guess, implant. I noticed that when I started Crysvita, that my cramps were like really bad, and I take Midol, and yes, I do have Norco for pain, but I try not to take that for menstrual cramps. But it's like the Midol doesn't seem to be working. And my question for anyone else is, do you have like really bad cramps, or did you notice that your periods became like different, whether it be like lighter, heavier, or that they became irregular, anything among the sort? I actually did notice once, actually ended up in the hospital. I had a stomach infection, but I had just gotten my Crysvita after I got released from the hospital, and all of a sudden I ended up having my period, and it was really irregular because I had just had my period 2 weeks before. And I don't know if maybe like the Crysvita triggered it, or everything else, like the antibiotics. I don't know. And I've even asked my OBGYN about this, and she said that it can be somewhat of a side effect. It doesn't make the Nexplanon any less effective. But she did say that it could be like a symptom of the Crysvita, but it's kind of hard to tell, considering that I get my Crysvita around the 13th of every month, and I tend to get my menses around the 20th, 21st, well, obviously I just started my period today, so, but it's generally around the same time every month. But it's like, and forgive me if this is a little bit like too personal, and I apologize. I will put like a little disclaimer about what this video is about. But I feel like when I have my period, it's like every symptom that like a woman would have with her period, whether it be swollen tender breasts, cramps, the cravings, like anything related, I feel is like 10 times worse than what it would normally be. And granted, yes, it's been a while. It's been years that I've been on Crysvita. So, but I just like started like really thinking about it, and I was like, it's gotten worse. And I guess I can talk to my sister about it. She's 16, and I will relay anything that I hear from her. But like, just based off like what I hear from her and everything, she gets really bad cramps as well. But I don't know if she's ever thought about it that way. I guess I got too much time on my hands, but I try to be an advocate, and I try to ask questions, and for other XLHers that I hey, I have a question, I'm sure someone else has a question. And if there's a similar thing going on, then I'm sure that we can help each other. But if you have like any similarities, or I guess I'm going to make people think about it for the ones that do watch my videos. If you started noticing that things got, I guess, different after you got on Crestfeed, I mean, please let me know. If you talk to your doctor about it or anyone else about it, please let me know this as well. I guess to make this video a little funny, if any of you have ever seen The Birdcage with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, that scene where he's like, Bridget, I could really use some candy. That's me like 24/7. I really don't eat candy and I don't eat chocolate that much, but it's bad. And so, yeah, again, I apologize to anyone if this video was a little too graphic, a little too forthcoming. Again, I apologize, and I do these videos simply to help people. I don't even know if it does help people. I do it also as for me to get things out. But please reach out to me if you have any suggestions, comments, concerns. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.